Hey, what's up, guys? Today we are going to be reviewing Call of Duty Black Ops 4. We are going to go through all aspects from graphics to gameplay. Let's go! This game is a right direction for the Call of Duty series when it comes to online gameplay, but a misstep for campaign lovers. Graphics are first. Right off the bat, I would say this game is not a looker for 2018, even for PC. Everything from the overall graphical fidelity looks tore down from Black Ops 3. It doesn't look bad by any means, but definitely not the best graphical Call of Duty out there. In Blackout, the textures takes ages to load up, and the draw distances aren't that impressive. The foliage looks good on first glance, but if you really gaze at it, it starts to look really dated. Zombies look good though. The atmosphere looks dark and gory, which is pleasing when killing some zombies. The performance of this game is actually really good and impressive. The Blackout servers worked good for me, and there were hardly any noticeable FPS drops even on consoles. There are glitches and bugs out there, but nothing too major. Graphics and performance get 7 out of 10. Next is sounds. I really like this aspect of this game. The gun sounds really beefy, not realistic, but who cares? It is a video game. If my gun sounds good, I will like it. I like a neat sniper loading sound which enhances the experience. The music is nice and gets you fired up for more rounds. The dialogue of the zombies experience is funny and light as usual, but I didn't like the multiplayer dialogue as much of it sounds like some grown men trashing each other. Sound gets 8.5 out of 10. There really isn't a campaign in this game, which might be a deal breaker for some people. It kinda sucks. There is no campaign, but there are still some story elements to be found. Specialists now have an HQ with some amount of backstory to each specialist, but nothing too serious. Zombies have a new storyline with new good characters, which we have in the form of two maps, which is interesting take on zombies storyline. And I'm keen to see what happens next with these characters in the future DLCs. There is another chapter of our iconic heroes in the form of Blood of the Dead, which is awesome as always. The Easter eggs were quite interesting in these maps. Story gets a 6 out of 10. This game has 3 game modes: multiplayer, blackout, and zombies. All 3 have open doors to progression, and hundreds of hours can be soaked in them. Blackout has a quite a huge map with a lot of throwback locations. It took me a lot of hours just to explore those locations. There are 3 maps in the zombies experience with more new modes like Rush, which is an interesting sort of chill just zombies killing mode. There is also a lot of content to keep you hooked if you are shooting fan. Content gets 9 out of 10. This game has the same Call of Duty FPS control layout, so I got the hang of it instantly. Overall, the controls seem natural and responsive. Sometimes you may confuse the buttons in Blackout, but overall they are mapped good for both consoles and PC. This aspect gets a 9 out of 10. Finally, the gameplay. So there are some pros and cons in this aspect. Pros are that it is fun, fast-paced, boosts on ground shooting experience, which kind of feels like a tactical shooter but isn't quite one. The specialists are unlocked from the get-go and have a bigger timer than before, making them a little less annoying. Overall, they have fun and different abilities, which is good. Guns feel balanced with the exception of few guns like some snipers and LMGs, which are too easy to get kills with. Ghost streaks in multiplayer seems to return to the OP and beastly form like other CODs as they should be. Vehicles in Blackout are fun and nice additions. Overall map designs are good and not too exposure is given. The perks and wildcards may be a little unbalanced right now, but I don't have too much complaints with them. There is a healing system which I have mixed feeling about, as it can get annoying to spam heal every 2 seconds in the match and can lead to longer gunfights at bigger ranges. Armor in Blackout is very annoying as it makes people dominate other people with less levels of armor. Higher level of armor are quite hard to find and doesn't feel exactly fair. Also, to unlock Blackout characters you have to grind a lot, which should have been unlocked from the start. The atmosphere of Blackout and art style make it difficult to spot people sometimes. Zombies feel more difficult than before, but this game now allows bots for help that aren't actually helpful past 12 rounds. I like the new system of less perks and timer power ups. There are specialist abilities for each character in Zombies, which also is a nice and fun addition. There are a lot of boss fight and unique zombies too, which make it more huge. Zombies may be the best mode this year on Call of Duty. Gameplay gets a 7.5 out of 10. Overall, Black Ops 4 seems like an interesting take on online gameplay, but isn't as good as it was hyped for, but still a solid Call of Duty game. Okay, the numbers are here. The final score is 7.8 out of 10. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more reviews, and if you agree with my review, please like the video. Bye.